charts and plots, and you have understood how these box plots and all of them are graphically displaying all your data. Okay. So what all things we saw? We saw histogram. Okay, where same numbers, if multiple times they are appearing, they appear they appear in multiple blocks. Like for example, I have this 35, 32. If I say the 32 is being raised 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. These blocks, if you understand. Okay, this box is 1 unit. This is 1 unit. This is 1 unit. This is 1 unit. All right. One time the number is coming. One box is getting filled. Another time same number is coming. Again, another block in the upper side will be filled. So that's how any number that is appearing more than one, they will be coming in the in a column format. Okay, that we saw, and we saw an example of how it can be done with the help of a program. We took a data in terms of list, and this list has to be converted to a table. Okay, how does the table look like? It looks like a rows and columns. Okay, so here we just have a list, which is just a data having a one list of two-dimensional data, and here are the column names that will be added to the table that you are about to create. So that table creation will be done with the help of data that is available here. Okay, it is stored in data that we are using it here, comma the columns needed for creating a table. Excel sheet. We call that as data frame.
1 into 1.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 10 by 6.
As of now, it is in list format.
List format, correct.
So it is 1 into 1 or 1 into 6?
10 into 6. Then column means this columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
10 rows are there and 6 columns are there.
Correct.
Now it is in matrix format or list format?
List format.
List format.
Two-dimensional list. Two-dimensional list having each element having some more element nested. So we can say it as in the two-dimensional list. That is 10 cross 6. Yes. But it is not a matrix format. Because in matrix, if you write it, the small brackets will not come. The bigger bracket will come, which encloses everything. Two bigger brackets will come. But here we don't have small brackets. Further, we are going to create a data frame which is going to be table, and then we are going to have this df dot list, and then we are going to inform the PLT to show the graph that has been created with the help of df dot list. What is this df and PLT? They are the alias names or renamed shortcuts of pandas and matplotlib's pyplot subpackage. Alright, that's a PLT short form. Any bigger name, if you want to repeatedly write it every time, you just shorten it and you use it every time. That's what the logic here is.
So panda, we are directly aliasing it as PD.
Okay.
The same thing we could have done with matplotlib. Why we are getting one more thing, what pyplot?
Because we are interested in pyplot specifically. I can also do that. I can also do PLT, and I can access a PLT dot pyplot, and then I can add a show.
So I can import the
execution. Help issue. You will all of this really. C section. Yes, right. you send it from here?
So directly I'm sending the values from the
What values?
amount and month.
Same number, all the same numbers. No two parameters, only one parameter. Amount 00001.
Square of this will be 0.
Other student? Do it tomorrow and proceed and get to know there. All right. So as I was answering the question, matplotlib is a package. This is going to be a second sub package. So sub package I want to access, and from there I want to access this show function. That's why it is there. If I directly write matplotlib as PLT, this PLT will be a matplotlib replacement. And whenever you use PLT, you're not going to write only PLT. You're going to write PLT.pyplot.show.
If you are not using it here, then you have to use
Use it here. Any way you are going to use it. So that way we have a yes.
Can that second line be replaced as from matplotlib import pyplot as PLT?
Obviously, yes. Obviously, you can. Specifically, whatever you are consuming, that you can specify. All right. Then we saw the column charts where the comparison of parameters can be done. Okay. Age, sales, and income are three parameters of a single entity. Is being compared. Okay. You can also do that with the help of any data across multiple groups and how they are performing in the same division. Like there are three divisions of a one's class. For example, 10 standards, A division, B division, C division, three divisions are there. So in all three divisions, there are different teachers who are going to teach mathematics. And we wanted to plot the performance graph of all the three divisions of 10 standard, so that we can compare all three teachers' performance. So teacher one will be this blue, yellow, and green. Three teachers we can take it, and all students' data we can format into this one. Test one, for the test one, what A class student, B class student, B C class students have taken marks. Okay, how they have, on an average, how much they have taken. And on the second test, on the third test, how much they have taken. Okay, and finally, in the final exam, how much they have taken on an average. Okay, the class average. That you can find out, and you can understand that which teacher is performing good in which class, and which kind of students are answering well in the exam. So that you can compare. So that's where you can. That's where the use of these columns are. Okay, I hope you understand that, because there are different categories, there are different groups, and in one group there are again three columns. Okay. All right, so that's why you can take it. You can take multiple examples. Like there's a performance of governments also. There is a performance of your vehicle. There will be a performance of any of your organizations or your stock market, how they are performing in 4 quarters: quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Quarter means it's 4 months, right? 4 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, quarter, 4 quarters, quarter quarter means 4. All right. So 4 quarters. If you consider each quarter, how much they will be performing. So that thing we can add in terms of performance. All right. We can also add it to your regular monthly salary or your attendance or whatever parameters are there. Those you can collect it and you can aggregate it and give it a value, a larger value. That value you can take it as one parameter, like green, yellow, orange is there. So one parameter and another parameter you do it. And the same 3 columns monthly, every month you put it, you'll see the improvements in the every month which is doing. That thing you can plot it. Any grouping of things is there, and you want to see all the parameters how they are performing. In that case, you can use this kind of thing. You understand how to use it, but you also need to understand what is the application of this kind of a chart. We did that with the help of df.plot.bar, and we shown it with the help of different filters like df in the brackets. We have added age and sales, only 2 columns they are taken, and x-axis label, y-axis label we have given, and both of them will have their own cases and colors, and you can directly show that thing. It will be displayed. Then we saw a box plot. This is going to be representing the statistical data based on the minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and the maximum. Okay. This is how it looks like. Okay. We have discussed this intensively with the help of different examples, and also with the help of different examples in terms of classroom. If girls and boys are there, how about their heights? Are heights of girls on an average, which is more and which is less, and in what part it is denser and which part it is in terms of values. Okay. If I say I have 10 students, 2 students are having very much high in terms of height is more, and 8 students are having very low height. Number is 8, height is less. Okay, that's how I can write the numbers in a 8 as a larger number, but I will take a smaller space. Okay, so that way I can stretch that whole data into these separations, and each separation will say I will be holding one part is going to hold 25% of the whole data that we consider. Okay, the whole population you can consider. If 100 is a population or numbers if they have it, then 25 numbers are one part of your box plot, and such 4 parts will be there. That's why they are calling them as quartiles. Okay, as you told, whatever the minimum value. For example, I start from 1 and my maximum is 100 as a number. So my minimum is 0, 100 is the last number, and then we have first quartile, median in terms of their average value as well as in terms of their density, in terms of values as well as in terms of how many number of values of that quantity. All right, that will be measured with the help of box plots. All right, and why and how can we understand what is the application of this one is I can readily understand how those values are being distributed. All right, how those values are being distributed, how densely they are being distributed. As we saw different types of distributions, we saw normal distributions, we saw we saw different distribution in terms of your matrices with respect to your data sets, with respect to our population data, with respect to the samples. So how they are distributed, based on those distributions, you will be going to understand these distributions in terms of mean, median. If you look at it, you have to calculate it, and you have to know what is the median and mean of those complete list of it. All right. If you just look at the example of how people in Corona are getting affected, okay, how they are getting being treated, and in how many days they are getting cured. if you take up this statistics, there will be a world's data you get collected. Okay. In that data, if I ask you to do tell me the what is the median in India, median in the US, median value in the Canada, and all of them, then you will start calculating all of them and show it to me. If the data changes, you have to again calculate it. Again, you have to display something. Alright? I want you to display the median dynamically when the data is loaded. Then you need to have this kind of facilities where there will be readily available demonstration of data graphically. Alright? That's why this is being needed to show you how the data is getting distributed. Got it? You need any examples? Got it? And now we need to look for the pie chart. I hope all of you understand pie chart because everybody eats pizza. It looks like the same. Alright, but so many pieces will not be there. Only 4 to 5 pieces will be there. But here we can see there are different colors being given to each of the pie. This one section is called pie. Alright. So this whole thing totally it will be called as 100%, 100%. Alright. In that there will be separate parts. Okay, let's understand this and how it is going to help us. A pie chart shows a static number and how categories represent a part of whole composition of something. A pie chart represents a number in a percentage. Each pie is representing 1% of the data. And total sum of all the segments needs to be equal to 100. Anyhow, 100. Alright. Where you use this kind of a pie charts? Where do you see their applications? Here. Okay. Next.
Population. We compare
Population in terms of 100% population. How do you divide it? What do you want?
this country have this much.
Country wise, you want to divide. Country wise.
Country wise population and world population.
Like adult,
Okay.
adult age and old age.
So based on the ages, you want to separate. Okay, that's one of the category. Okay. Any other way?
And chemical content present in the
Water contamination. Okay, components of the water. Water divide.
Total percent of land and water present.
In India. Earth. Okay. Want to show that demonstrate like that. Okay. Any other thing? In terms of your marks and performance, can you measure into this one?
yearly wise.
Year wise, you can understand how much time you have consumed and how much performance, how much marks you have taken, and what was your overall performance.
We can take subject wise. Like in each
Subject,
subject.
okay, so if this is the subject, I have taken this much. That means my focus can be shown in that. If I have taken more marks in one subject, the pie becomes little larger. Whichever I have filled it out, I take less marks, it becomes smaller. Performance wise, I can show that. That means it shows me a complete focus, the focus chart. Okay. Yes. Clear? Example?
Sales. Sales and mobile.
So sales in mobile phone. Only sales.
Student for scoring marks in subjects.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
College details.
Yes.
Sir, okay, can be total wealth of India into the circle, sir.
Okay. Total wealth.
Total wealth. So in that circle,
Okay.
how much Mukesh Ambani is holding? That's one.
Okay. The wealth division.
So how much Tata is holding? That's one. And how much percentage? Suppose 5%. that 5% is divided by how much percentage of the population. That way we can have a picture.
That's right. So whenever we add them, we need to
Get
get 100% totally. Okay, that's what we need to do. And these are the categories or compositions of any categories that you want to make it. So here we have taken these are the categories: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. We have taken age as one of the parameters we are trying to add on. The data that we have taken from the previous program, we just carry forwarded it. This data, and we have the age here, like 34, 40, 37, all of them. So these data we have taken them into this part where we are saying PL is not 5 and adding this age only common labels we are adding. Earlier we had columns in this case. Now we have labels here. Labels for the fine. These labels will have to have relevant ages, because one value is going to become given one label. Like first person's age will be given A, second person's age will be given B. Like that, all the values must be there. So this must be 10. Then you need to have 10 values in the data. Alright, that way you can actually create. Then we have auto PCP. This is auto percentage. Okay, equal to percentage 1.1f percentage, and it's equal to closed. And here we need to specify how much we want fraction value. Then shadow equal to true. Shadow means you just have to have a shadow behind that so that it can look like the pie is above the surface. PLE.show. This will create one pie chart. Okay, let's create it and let's see how does it look like. Just a second. Yeah. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಕೊಟೇಶನ್ ಏನು ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ಹೇಳಿದೆ the price paid now start printing because I must that's why I avoid sorry okay you start the printing now you send me the page so this morning you can expect that. Okay, so the whole 90 prints in morning we can do it. Yes, let's get started. So we need the data that is been added here, and we need the program as well. I am taking that complete thing down here. I am considering the same data. If you want to change it, you can change it. You want to change the data? Huh? Don't change it now, you can change it. No problem. Any data you say, I'll write it. Okay? Just need a list of data. That's what will we use? Marks will use? Student marks will use? Okay. Out of 100 will calculate it. 80 marks for one subject.
Or we can do
Which
a
data?
person has got 420 marks.
420 marks. 420 marks. Okay.
So in one subject he has got 70, another subject he has got 90
Divisions.
So across 6 subjects he has got different marks. Add them together for 420.
420 is 100 marks. Okay. Next, what will be
80, 90,
18, 90,
60, 50,
60, 50?
30,
5 subjects we are done.
20, 70.
Now we need to create
Plot the
a
charts.
yes. We need to plot the charts. Yearly dot phi we need the data. We need labels. Subject 1. Subject 2. 5 subjects. 6 subjects.
Yes.
We need to also add one of the parameter called auto PCT. Later we will see how you can also remove it and check the effect of it. Auto PCT equal to in single quote or double quotes. You can put a percentage. I will be putting 1 here. That is enough. We can also have radius. We also have shadow. We also have radius. We can also give radius to that so that you can have the chart can be smaller or bigger in terms of the 4 page or small charts, multiple charts. That you can decide with respect to radius. You can give floating point number, but this much is enough, as I guess. Let's go ahead and do this much. PLT dot show. Let's create this much only. We have some problems. Unexpected keywords, labels. You need to have labels. Spelling mistake we have made. Okay. So we have subject 1, subject 2. 6 subjects we have, and we have displayed with a different color. And we are not choosing the colors. We are doing. You can also choose the colors. Okay, you can customize the colors based on that. This is how you can display your data, and whatever changes your data is going to do, that is going to be shown here. All right. How if you want to try this? I can just try this one. I'm not doing the labels here.
Nothing, sir. Just three lines, sir. Labels are not mentioned, sir. So only graph is displayed.
Okay. Not display,
By
not
displaying
labels,
labels,
and also percentage.
it will become explained.
Yes. So auto percentage, if you remove it, it will not be having any kind of percentages. Explain. Percentage is not add, the 5%. Then you have to mention that parameter, one more parameter. Let's try, all of you. Try quickly. Any kind of a data that you have brought in from a CSV file, conclusions that you had earlier, you can represent them in terms of pie chart and all of the charts. Quickly do it, we go to the next one. I hope done. Let's go to the next one. So there are steps given here to create a chart. Advantages of pie chart. So visual representation of data in pie chart is done as a fractional part of whole pie. That's one thing. You can understand which part is bigger and which part is small. You can compare them easily. And it provides effective mode of communication to all type of audiences. You can show it to anybody and they'll start understanding the different colors and different sizes of the pie. And they provide a comparison between the data. Disadvantage is in case of too much data, this visualization becomes less effective using a pie chart. If you have so many small pies, then there will be a differentiation problem. I cannot differentiate which is smaller and which is larger. If more data is there, only it is restricted to small number of categories and small number of pies. Alright, that's the limitation. Multiple data sets, we need a series to compare them. For analyzing and assimilating, the analyze a specific data in a same data set, I mean in the same pie chart. Let's get back. Okay, similarly for other columns that we have considered for the previous data, we have displayed income, trying to display the pie charts. Have you tried all of it? Is it able to display different parameters and percentage also? In percentage, you have only 1.1 here with two percentages. In 1.1, that means you just want a fraction part as 1. If you make that 1.1 to 1.2, you will have two decimal places. So how many decimal places you want? Just have to mention that. And 2 times percentage you are adding because you want a percentage sign to be displayed in front of the number. Alright? And shadow, if you make it true, it looks like it has been taken off from the surface. There is also a parameter called shadow, not shadow, radius. You can also increase or decrease your calculate it directly from here. You can make it a larger or smaller. I have given 10 as a radius, so it has become a bit larger. I want to reduce it to 5. I'm making it 5. Still, it is more. You can reduce now in terms of if I give 1, it will reduce to the normal size. So by default, there will be 1.0. Okay, the radius will be 1.0 by default. You can also make it large in terms of making the fraction changes. And with these 3 buttons, you can also operate and see see it differently in the different plot. And you can also move it and you can zoom it. You can also save this one. If you want it for the presentation somewhere, you can also save it in 3 formats: PDF, PNG, and SVG. You can save it from here as well. Here, a little shadow has been added to this sheet. Okay, these are enough for all of you to understand and utilize this pie chart to represent any data in future if you are analyzing. Okay, all of you, I hope did it. Let's go ahead. Values on a graph. Any point that you place on a graph will have its own XY values. Alright. So here we have age and income, 2 axes. In that, any value which is what you can say intersecting, that intersected point will be marked. Okay, and this will be done automatically with the help of the data that you are providing. Scatter chart shows the different the relationship between 2 different variables, that is age and income, 2 variables. It can reveal